have a really serious confession to make. Yes, I miss my iPhone. I do miss it. I miss it a lot. But the reality is not enough to switch back. Not enough to switch back. I honestly have had such an amazing experience with the Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra 5G. So I am, let me fix myself. Jeez Louise. I'm very happy with this device. I have to say, like, I didn't expect to learn so much from it, and I'm about to give you a non-biased review. Once again, this review is solely mine. It is about what I think about the device, not about which device I feel is best. I'm not comparing companies. I am not pitting companies against one another nor devices, because I'm no longer looking at it from that point of view. And if you watched my first video in its entirety, then you understand that that is the exact place I'm coming from. Non-biased opinion here. What I want to jump into first, I do have points to mention, and I wrote it down on my board so that I don't forget. What I do want to give you is just basic points on my experience. Let's jump the fuck right in. Number one, battery life. I'm gonna start with battery life. We're gonna talk there. I don't feel the battery life is better than my iPhone. And here's the thing. Remember, you guys, I have maxed it to capacity for my camera settings. I have the brightness full. I work remotely, so I prefer it that way. And this is the way I had it as well with my iPhone settings. That's what's happening here. What I will say, in comparison, in my opinion, based on the way I use my devices, my battery has lasted longer with my iPhone. I find myself running to charge this device 3 to 4 times, to the point where I needed to buy a charger that I keep behind my couch that lives in my couch, because I literally have to charge my phone 24/7. So I don't like that. And it's, I can't tell you how much of a difference, and we're not going to sit here and talk semantics, because again, it depends on how each individual is using their device, and I understand that. So the way I use my device, I'm burning through it. I'm burning through it, baby. And on my iPhone, personally, for me, it was better, it lasted longer, and I was only charging it once a day. Next conversation, screen resolution. Phenomenal. I have to say, the screen resolution is fantastic. There is something that I use quite often, and I still don't know how I feel about it fully. But when I'm gonna plug a video in here. So Nicole, future Nicole, as you edit this, plug the video in. The brightness is bright. It's really good outside as well when it's very sunny. I have no complaints about that. I really love that. I have to say that the quality of the screen is really fantastic. I don't really have anything negative to say. I don't so much like the eye comfort shield. I appreciate it for what it's supposed to do, but there's just something about it that makes it everyone white, like Casper. Like, it just removes life from every single thing. And I want to have my phone on the eye comfort shield, and I want to have, my dark mode and all that. But I think that the quality for both devices, my iPhone and this device, chef's kiss. Chef's kiss, no complaints. Can I be honest? I love the Apple App Store, and I love this App Store as well. I see what people love about this App Store. I think what people like is the freedom to be able to download like third-party apps and apps that are still in beta, and I don't know, you have, I guess, more range, just like having a Fire Stick, right? Is that what I'm to understand? At least that's what I'm seeing from a lot of people in the comments, and I haven't really dove deep into that yet, but I probably will this month now that I feel more comfortable with my device. I'm gonna be downloading a lot more. I have organized it quite a lot, finally. But the App Store is great. I was confused. Why are there 2 App Stores? There was like a Galaxy App Store, and then there's the Play App Store, the Google Play. which one is the more legit one? Please let me know in the comments. Let me know all the tea as well. Like, are there any apps that are non-negotiable that should be in my phone? I'm still doing a lot of research. I am still new to this device, so I don't know everything. I am being so very raw and honest here with you guys, like about my experience. Moving right along. What are my favorite apps? Let's talk about it. And I'm gonna show you guys what my screen is looking like as well. I feel like you guys should really see that. So I feel like right now my apps that are, I don't go to anything specific. I literally am TikTok, Instagram. I don't really care for Instagram. I go to like see how my friends are doing and like to like, hey, success. Yeah, I'm so happy for you. But other than that, God, it's so fake on that end. People are fake over there. I just live on TikTok and praying that it doesn't get banned. But I've officially been getting used to doing themes and widgets, and let's talk about that. Let's jump into themes and widgets for a moment, because the honest truth is I don't customize my phone a lot. I don't do it a lot. I think I've switched my background maybe 6 times since I've gotten my phone. My keyboard, I've added like little paint splash behind it. I think that's pretty cool. What else have I done? I switched the apps when it was Christmas time and when it was Halloween. I think that's super cute. Do I do it often? No. Is it like something that's gonna force me to get the device over other ones? No. But I do think it's great that it's there. I understand the need for it, and I understand that there are people that do love to be creative down to that level of creativity, and I don't have the patience for it anymore. 12 to 16 years ago, maybe I did, but now I'm realizing how I use my device is a little bit more reserved than I may have used it in the past, which this device is teaching me a whole freaking lot, you guys. Also, let's talk really quickly about the S Pen, because you see, I just felt it right now. Otherwise, I would have completely forgotten that it exists. I don't use it often. I love it though. It is sincerely accurate. It's really beautiful. Let me see. Let's write something right now. This is really ugly handwriting. Become your dreams. I added an S to it because you can have more than one dream, baby. But anyway, the S Pen I think is really great. I still like all of the apps that I mentioned I discovered in my first Samsung Galaxy video when I was talking about the fact that you can draw and you can color, you can write notes, you can take photos with the S Pen. I think that's fantastic. I have not used it. I have not used it, you guys. So I say that to say this. Fantastic. I love that it exists. I love that it is something that one can do, but it's genuinely not the end all be all. It doesn't make or break the reason to get the device for me. I honestly thought I would use it more. And I'm going to actually begin to do so. I'm going to use it a lot more because, you know, why not? Why not? Oh, wait. One reason I do feel it is good. You see, I'm going to take this all back, and I'm realizing this in real time. So you guys, I'm not even going to edit this out because this is how real I'm being. I want to take back what I said about the S Pen. I had one experience when I went to Nordstrom last week with my mom, and I had to sign some paperwork for some important documents for school. And in that moment, it needed my signature. And do you know that I was about to sign with my finger? I was about to sign with my finger until I remembered that the S Pen is right at the bottom. And I was like, espérate. So now I'm walking through Nordstrom. Excuse me. I'll be right with you, one moment. Signing my paperwork on my freaking Galaxy. Like, it was good. The paperwork looked flawless. My handwriting looked legit. It didn't look crazy. And it is worth it. For moments like that, It is worth it. And you know what? I have to manifest being in those moments more. I'm going to be signing a lot more contracts, okay? I'm going to become monetized soon. Samsung is going to give me a call because they are going to like the response. So let's manifest it. S Pen gets to stay. Design of the phone. Holy shit. We need to talk about the design of the phone very quickly because I like it like this. This is how I would prefer to have the device because I just like it. I don't want to cover up something that costs $1,000. And also, I don't mean it in that sense that I don't want to cover up because it was $1,000. I'm just saying that I think it's beautiful and I want to be able to enjoy it with the way that it is on its own, which is why I bought the camera protectors. I don't know if you can see it. Maybe you can see it there with the light. You see that? So I love it. Disclaimer though, it is slippery as shit. This phone is way more slippery than my iPhone, let me tell you, because my goodness. It falls on my face. It has almost cracked a tooth. It falls on my chest. It digs in. And I like the sharp corners. They're not sharp like they're gonna hurt me, but they're sharp enough to that they get in the way at night. So I would say, my goodness, I'm gonna need something that gives me like a little bit of grip. I don't know what case that is yet, and I'm still doing research on the perfect case for me. So I would love to know what cases you're using. Put all the links below. Let me see what you guys are using right now. And if you don't have a case, obviously Amazon is amazing for cases. I was able to get this one. The picture made it look so much better, you guys. But this is the case that I had on the phone. And I don't usually like, it's just so bulky. I didn't like it. I didn't like it. Although it did work with the little thingies that I have protecting the camera. So I liked having it for that. But I like it without it. It's just so much better. This is something that I do want to speak about. The keyboard. Yes, I absolutely love that the keyboard is able to be customized. You can make it smaller, larger, wider, more narrow. You can change the colors. You can add splashes, lightning bolts. You can change the font. You can do so many things. Appreciate it. Am I the only one having issues with autocorrect? Like, I feel as though I have to correct a lot of my spelling. Like, especially when I write really quickly. I'm so used to writing on my iPhone. And with writing on my iPhone, I feel like the autocorrect is so spot on. And it finishes my sentences many a times. I don't feel like it is that spot on with this device. I find myself having to fix words a lot. And again, that may just be my experience. I have changed the settings many a times and it still activates in that way. So, you know, maybe it's just something that I'm used to and something that I can tell because I previously had an iPhone and I remember how seamless the journey felt for me throughout the decades I had it. And I feel the difference with this device. So maybe it is just a learning curve. I'm thinking of it as that. When it comes to video calls and text messages, I'm cool with WhatsApp lately. I like a lot of the things that it does. I like a lot of the effects that they have on the video calls. I don't mind it. Do I wish the quality was a little bit better? Sure, who doesn't? It could always be better. But for the most part, I'm okay with WhatsApp. I'm okay with texting using the Google messages. I'm totally fine with it. I haven't really missed iMessage. Love iMessage. I still believe iMessage is seamless, flawless. And in a perfect world, I feel like iMessage should just exist across the board for all devices. We don't have to call it iMessage. We can just call it whatever we want to call it. But I feel that every device should seamlessly have it. Period. And a lot of Android users that have been using Android for decades are not going to know what I'm talking about. Because if you use the phone, an iPhone, for let's say a month, or you maybe had it for a little less than a year, you're still not going to understand having an iPhone for that amount of time and having iMessage for that amount of time and going through all of the changes with it. You don't have that experience, so it's not the same on your end. And I feel like that's why I'm being so honest about my experience with the messaging here. I would still prefer to go with iPhone, but I am still willing to give this a chance. I still love it. I still feel like nothing has missed the mark for me. My messages are being sent, my photos are being sent, the quality is not low. No fucking complaints. The conversations and the communication is still there, which is the most important part, you guys, right? Dime. I think that's the most important part. So let's shift over to now, like transferring photos and audio. Where does it Airdrop? With transferring images, I don't have an issue. It lives in Google Photos. Yes, I still stand and say that Airdrop is top tier. And no matter what you write me in the comments, trying to educate me and tell me that I could just plug my phone into my computer as if I don't already know that, or like that I can do quick share. I know, I've done the research. I still have the opinion that Airdrop is fucking flawless. Period. It is. And it's okay. I can do without it. But I still believe that Airdrop is next level. And if you don't believe it is, and if you don't know it is, it's fine. It's because you haven't been able to seamlessly experience that side, and that is okay. Remember, it's okay. I'm just stating my preference and what I'm noticing. Next. Features I wish were better. Autocorrect, I do wish that was a little bit better. I don't have any other complaints, to be quite honest. If I'm being genuinely honest, I am so sincerely happy with this device. I really am. I still stand, if I can say, the audio is still way better on the iPhone. I don't care what Dolby. I have altered my settings, you guys. So yes, I went to audio engineering school. I went to school for music. I absolutely know how to tell sound quality. I don't need an educational lesson on it. I promise you. There's something on my lip. The quality, in my opinion, based on my ears, sounds way better coming out of the iPhone. Even as much as plugging it in and playing it in my car, I will say it's louder, but it sounds much better out of the iPhone, the quality of it. I had a little bit of problems connecting to the Android Auto, but I absolutely love it. I think it is so freaking cool. I also downloaded Spotify. I'm gonna give Spotify a shot. You see, you guys, I'm like really open. I am open to change. I am open to test everything out. I have had Apple Music forever. Okay, iTunes, DVDs, CDs, downloading them, uploading them, saving them. They became my Apple Music. Like, I have had Apple Music for that long. I've had the iPod. Yes, I did have a Spotify account, but my Spotify account, honestly, it didn't have that many songs. It was like super old, and I hadn't visited it in like 6 years. So I decided to make a new one, and I started new playlists. I'm gonna be super organized. I will share playlists if you guys want them, because I have a range of music. I like cinematic music right now. Like, cinematic music for the last 10 years has been my thing. Whew. Hans Zimmer, don't get me started on that. I'm not gonna even go down that road. That's for another video. But music. So now I have Spotify. I was going through the Spotify app yesterday, and I am obsessed. I wish that I would have joined sooner, and I think I'm gonna stay on this side. I really, really love it. Also, I have a lot of friends that have Spotify already, so now we can do like blended playlists and we can listen together. I think that is so amazing. I love where what music is doing right now. So I'm gonna say that I absolutely love that. I have no issues there whatsoever. And we need to talk about one thing. I did it. I did it. And I purchased the Samsung Galaxy Buds, the Pro. They are everything. Everything, 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 everything. 10,000% better than the iPod. The AirPods, they are 10,000% better. My husband was in shambles. Like, he wished that he can get them, but you can get them for an iPhone, but it wouldn't even matter because you wouldn't be able to use half of the features. Oh, I'm so impressed with these. Like, the adapted sound, yes, it has similar features, but I'm sorry. I'm sorry. After comparison, after owning AirPods, these win hands down. I cannot speak to them any further. I'm just gonna show you guys a list of the features. I also got them on discount because when you purchase more items and wearables, you get a discount. So I think I am getting a wearable. I think I want to get a ring, but I was thinking about getting a watch as well. I've already traded in my Apple Watch, so that's gone. What I have kept is my MacBook Pro. So that is absolutely staying with me. That is never going anywhere. And I still have my HomePod, but I could not end this video without talking about those headphones. If you have not listened to them, the sound quality is there. They sound really great when I'm speaking on the phone. The noise canceling is so very good. I just really am happy with these headphones. It took me so many headphones to find the right one, and I finally did. So you guys, I'm very happy with this device. I will be keeping it, and I'm eligible for an upgrade soon. So whenever the next one comes out, I am absolutely considering upgrading. But I mean, I don't think that there would be even a point. Tell me, you guys, the differences. I genuinely have not done the research on the next device coming out after this one. But the only thing that would make me leave this device, and the only thing that would make me leave even the iPhone, come close, because this conversation, espérate, let's get real quick, because this is the end of the video and I have a serious PSA because this video is going to go places. But I want to say something very serious. T-Mobile, this message is for you. AT&T, I love you. We are here. You're my carrier. I don't love you actually, because you're a corporation that does a lot of things that's not good and I'm kind of stuck. But anyway, T-Mobile, this message is for you. And I'm going to speak it into existence because words are spells. I'm not going to say if and when. When you release the next sidekick, please make sure it still has that. The swivel, it has to be the same. It has to be the same. Yes. You do that and give us a really great screen, but you have to give us the keyboard. You have to give us everything exactly as it is, and you have to give us the swivel. I will drop Apple in the dust. I will drop Samsung in the dust. And I will absolutely jump on board with a sidekick. How many people right now in the comments wouldn't switch to a sidekick? Dime. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Everyone jump in the comments. Who wants a sidekick? Sidekick LX to be specific. Bring us back a sidekick in earthy tones. Coffee, teal. Give us a little green moment. Give us some matte colors. A chrome collection. Are you hearing me? You can do a collaboration. So now we could have like a collaboration with movies. So or like celebrities. Whatever you want. Whatever you want. A Lego edition. Bring it out. Whatever. But bring it out and give us back a sidekick, because I will buy it. I will buy it. And the price point should be good. It should be like 600, 500. That sounds better. Everyone should be able to have this device again. That's all I have to say. And the conversation is over. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. It was so much fun giving you guys this update. I look forward to the next review that I give you guys. And what should it be on? I want you guys to tell me. I have been thinking about making another purchase, and that is for my PlayStation. I want to get the DualSense Edge controller. And I might give my first reviews once it does come out because they're coming out with a limited edition. So that's an item that I'd like to review. Also, and hold the front door, my husband bought me a gift. And he bought me the Meta glasses. And let me just tell you guys, these are phenomenal. These are phenomenal. These are the ones that I got. I got custom ones. Are you kidding? Are you kidding? Anyway, I want to thank you guys for tuning in. If you want me to review my new Meta AI glasses, please let me know in the comments down below. It was a pleasure filming this video for you. I know I took a long time, but I need to get thorough with my reviews. I need to make sure that I'm really giving all the technology that I'm using an honest, really honest approach. Okay, you guys? So thank you for being patient with me. And if this is your first time here, I like to keep it real. I like to post things about film, life, love, tech, you name it. I always keep it authentic and I'm good for a laugh. So jump into a couple things with me so that thank you guys for watching. I have nothing else to say. That's it. Bye guys. Thank you guys for tuning in. Have a great night and I'll see you in the next video. Toodles.